Hey guys, welcome back to Octodad Extra. Welcome to the final part. That's right, if you guys remember last time around, I said that this will be the last episode of Octodad. The last episode of Octodad Dadliest Catch, like the end of the Let's Play. So, also, if you guys have enjoyed this series, feel free to give it a like and maybe leave a comment just to let me know that you that you enjoyed it, because that would definitely be appreciated. So basically this time around we are just going to be wrapping things up, or I guess in this case tying things up. Okay, I'm sorry, but all the same we're going to be gathering all the hidden ties throughout the entire game. However, before we do that, I would like to go on a quick little rant. Basically, what I didn't know at the start of this Let's Play is you could reset ties, which means, because I didn't know this, I was constantly thinking, oh wait, why is the tie not here? It should so be there. Basically, just so you guys don't make the same stupid mistake that I did first time round. Basically, whenever you're going for the ties and want them to be there, just go all the way down to settings here, go in the game, then scroll all the way down here, delete save data. Press that, basically press that, and you will pretty much reset the entire game, which means it will reset completely, all the ties will be back where they should belong, and you are ready to begin a fresh run. This would have been very nice to know before the start of this Let's Play, and I feel like a complete idiot not knowing this before. Anyway, that's the end of my little rant, and now we should be getting into this final part. So, join with me as we shall go looking for these ties. Come on, let's go and find them. Okay, first level, wedding bells. First tie location, basically on the very beginning of the level, after clearing the stuff off the cabinet and then breaking down the wall, just essentially go forward. The tie is hung up on the door handle here. This tie is literally impossible to miss. You have to collect it. You have to collect this tie in order to advance in the story. So this tie is impossible to miss. Okay, there's our first tie. Now, the next tie is actually just through this room. Like, not far at all. Basically, go through this room, and then you'll want to go all the way to this cake here. All the way to the cake. And then lift the cake up. The tie is located right underneath the cake. There's the second tie that we need. Oh, I also forgot to show off this in part 1 due to frustration of how many times I have to re-record that episode. So, basically if you press this red button, it activates party mode, balloons will fall, music will play. Yep, I forgot to show that off last time, so I'm showing it now. And I will see you guys when I get to the last tie of the level.
You'll have to get the ring yourself.
Okay, so here we are. The next tie is here. Anyway, once you've walked down the aisle here, instead of going over that way to where the ring is, you'll want to go over to the organ here. Your next tie, your last tie of this level is located right here. And that is all 3 ties in this level. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Okay, so level 2, Home Sweet Home. First tie location. Okay, so to find tie number 4, as soon as you start on the level, just get up the bed, and then you want to walk over to this chest of drawers here. Turning off the alarm is not required but is optional. And you'll want to look in the bottom left drawer. Your next tie will be located here. Number 1, Dad. Okay, and I will see you guys when we get to the last 2 ties. Okay, so now let's go and get the last couple of ties of this level. So, ties number 5 and 6 are located out here.
Such a beautiful day
Basically,
today.
once you come out to the back garden, you'll want to head over to actually, I'll get this one first, as this one's a little bit more annoying. Basically, you'll want to climb onto this ladder, the slide here.
I saw that crazy
Can be a
chef
little
guy.
annoying at times, not gonna lie, but climb onto here, then up there. This may take me a little while, or not. I don't know. It's been a while since I've done this. There we go. That was what I was after. So anyway, that's the 5th tie, like so, and tie number 6 is down here. Now you have to be very cautious here, as you can accidentally step on Scarlet's flowers, which will give you suspicion. So be very, very careful here. So anyway, try not to step in Scarlet's flowers, which I never managed to do. Seems alright now. Anyway, oh, never mind. But anyway, the last tie is located here. Basically just lift up this gnome and you will find the tie there. And that's all 3 ties in this level, taking our total up to 6. And I will see you guys in the next level to get the next load of ties. See ya! Okay, here we are at Gerbison's Grocery. Now, from this point on, I'm gonna stop trying to remember what number level everything is, because after this level, it just starts to get really, really confusing. So, I'm not gonna say the level number anymore. I'm just gonna say the name of the level. Okay, so, alright, first tie in Gerbison's. Tie number 7. Tie number 7 is located in the fruit aisle, particularly over in the banana box. So watch out for banana peels along your way, and you'll want to get over here.
Gerbison's promote family values by offering great values to great families.
You may already see it. Oh, okay, so it's hidden underneath some of the bananas. It's in here somewhere.
Did you see Shirtless Chefs of Maryland last week?
And there it is.
The episode with the tomatoes.
There is our tie number 7. There we go. Looks just like banana skin. That's why it's so tricky. It can be easily mistook. Okay, let's move over to the next tie location, shall we?
Destroy! Destroy! Hear that? Abazor action figures are back in stock by popular demand. Our freezer section is all frozen up. We're working on getting it fixed, but we're sure at least one freezer door is working.
Why are all these freezers frozen?
Okay, so anyway, tie number 8 is located over here. Basically, you'll want to go over here and you'll want to grind up 3 blocks of meat in this grinder here. And I think this is a Super Meat Boy reference. I've not played Super Meat Boy, so I wouldn't really know. But anyway, grind up 3 blocks of meat and the tie should spawn. Like so. This is one of the ties that don't respawn if you haven't reset, so for God's sake, don't make the stupid mistake that I did. there is the second tie of this level. And let's go and get the last one. Tie number 9. Okay, so to get to tie number 9, first you'll want to come out from where you were and you'll want to kind of get onto this ledge here. Yeah, you'll want to get onto the roof, essentially. Let's try it from over here. From the cheese and whatever, the dairy stuff. Okay, so you want to get on over here. So the tie is essentially on top of that vent. So get yourself tangled in a few pipes if you need to. Come on. Okay, anyway. I recommend grabbing onto that bell. That'll make things even easier. Well, not... It'll make things a lot easier. Anyway. Just do your best to get onto that vent. We're almost there. I recommend not letting go until you're on the vent, like so. And the tie is over here. And we now have all 3 ties of this level of Gerbesons, taking our total up to 9. And join me in the next, and also come and join me in the next area, level, whatever, you know, the next section when we get ties, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so here we are in the Amazon Arcade. I'm deciding to do all the hub level. I'm deciding to do all the hub levels first before I go for the hub ties. Just, you know, you'll probably see why when I actually go for them. But for now, let's start gathering the ties here. Now, the first tie that I'm going to be going for is located on top of a rock. You can probably see it just over there. Anyway, you want to waddle yourself over here. And then you want to also step onto this pillar here. And then... Okay, it's a little tricky. Not gonna lie, it's a little tricky. But once you finally get yourself onto there, you'll want to climb onto that rock. Ah, nearly had it. Nearly had it. There we go. Anyway, just get yourself up there. And there is your first tie. Well, 10th. 10th tie in total. It's a rather fishy one if you ask me. But anyway, let's go and get the next tie. Now, unfortunately, it does require a little bit of sacrifice. You have to sacrifice a little bit of your exposure here. It means climbing into this and grabbing the tie. It's just all the way back there. You want to climb yourself into here, and this is really risky. I could easily get exposed here. Yep, see? Exposure. Anyway. And there is the next tie. It's a rather stripy one. I like it. Anyway, now get yourself out of there before it's too late. Before you get caught. And the last tie is rather tedious, if you don't mind me saying. Basically, you have to play all 10 minigames in this arcade. So, this may take a while. I may end up speeding this up, but let's start playing some games.
So you think you can beat old Air Hockey Matt at his own game, huh? Bring it. How did you beat me? I've been training for so long. Someday I'll be strong enough to pull the snake. That brain game is rigged.
Looks like the rainforests are being cut down. I guess nothing lasts forever, huh?
These games are for children!
Stacy would be so happy if she could see you. You know, she thinks you hate dolphins. Ouch. I don't think turtles can really do that.
Okay, deep ocean or deep sea ties. Let's go and get them. So anyway, as you enter the deep ocean, as immediately after you've entered, you'll want to head over this way. Actually no, you'll want to grab hold of this light here, like so. No, you'll want to grab the light. And then you'll want to point the spotlight over to that direction, and you should see the tie. That is your first tie, the 13th tie in total. In case you guys are curious. It's a question mark. How very mysterious. And I will see you guys when we are near the last couple of ties. Okay, so here we are now near the end of the level. So, the last two ties are in this room. Now, to get to the first of the two hidden ties in this, well, not really hidden. They're not really hidden that well. But anyway, the next tie is in here, in the maintenance room. You'll want to look inside this box with the pink glow sticks. There it is. And now to grab the last tie in this level. If I can get my leg unstuck. Come on. I'll be glad when this is over. Seriously, I'm sick of saying, oh great, my leg's stuck again. Like, that's all I've been saying this entire Let's Play, like, oh no, my leg's stuck. Okay, but anyway, to get to the last tie, in case you can't tell, it's on top of the fish's head. So this one's a bit tricky as well at times. So you want to climb on top of this fin here, like so. Not too hard when you get the hang of it, and that is the last tie of this level. So that takes our tie, or that takes our total of ties up to 15. So join me in the world of kelp, where we shall go and grab the ties from there. Join me then. Okay, so here we are in the world of kelp to grab the ties in here. Firstly, you'll need to forgive if the ties look a little bit ghostly in this one. This is actually my second attempt at this because the first attempt video was just really laggy. So you'll have to forgive that. But either way, let's go and get the first tie. Tie number 16 in total. Don't want to be completely black and white about it, but to get the first tie, you'll need to go over here. It's on top of that wheel there. Yes! There we go. That is the first tie out of the 3 in this level. And I will see you guys when we get to the next one. Okay, so anyway, after you went down the slide, you'll want to go to that big otter over there, the one right in the middle. And your next tie is just on there. This is the one that glitched out before. Okay, so that is tie number 17. And I will see you when we get to tie number 18. Okay, so anyway, after you've been in the otter room and played the Save the Kelp minigame, you'll then want to go into here where the next tie will be. It's on top of that, you can see it right there. So we have to get to there by playing through a little bit of this assault course. if you want to call it that, I guess. And once again, we have to try and get through Tommy's bombardment of sea urchins. I think these are all supposed to be. Excuse me, little girl. Alright, so you want to grab onto this thing as we did in the original, as we did this before. It's no difference. Just get yourself over here. Then you want to let go, and the tie is just over here. Careful not to fall through. And that is the last tie of this level, tie number 18. So I will see you guys in Sea Legs. Okay, so here we are in the Aquatic Fun Center, quote unquote the hub world. Basically, this is where you go. This is where you go to get to the next 3 levels that I've just been to. So I'm now going to be going for the ties in the hub world. I decided to do this one last for well, reasons, and we'll get to that in a moment. Now, the first tie here is rather tricky to get. I'm not gonna lie, this one really annoyed me, and I think I may have sworn the first few attempts of getting this tie. Hopefully it'll be less of a jerk this time, but instead of going through there and getting your ticket renewed as it said here, or redeemed, you'll want to go across here and climb up this ladder. You can you can get rid of this if you want, really, because it's just going to be in your way. Okay, now this may take me a little while to do. Now, you need to get up on top of this ledge. Okay, so now we are on this booth here. You'll want to climb on top of this ledge right here. The tie is this way. Now, you'll want to go along this ledge and do your best not to fall off. I recommend not taking anything with you, especially the ticket, because it respawns, to be honest. Like, it respawns back to where it was. So, just keep that in mind. Anyway, now you've got this bridge to cross, which, this is the hard bit. Okay, so here we are. Anyway, once you've crossed that ledge, you just need to mosey on over here and you can grab the tie. Ooh, multicoloured. That's way worth all the effort. Okay, and I will see you guys when we are in the area of the next tie. Okay, so let's go and get the rest of the remaining ties. Alright, going for tie number 20 here. So, anyway, this is the hub area where you access all the other levels. Now, you'll want to head over to a vending machine which is near the deep sea. I believe it's here. There should be a vending machine somewhere around here. Where is it? Is it near the world of kelp? Okay, it's right over here. So is it near the world of? Okay, there's the world of kelp. This is probably the Amazon arcade then. Okay, so anyway, you'll want to go over here, and you'll want to press the C button here, which will then bring the tie closer to you. And now you can just put your arm in the vending machine and grab the tie. It's a shark tie. And now there's just one more to get. This is why I decided to get this tie last. This is why I decided to do all the hub ties at the very end. I'll see you guys when we're closer to it. Okay, so here we are. Now, near the cafeteria, you'll want to go through this door. Now, the reason I decided to do these hub ties at the very end, before all the hub missions, is because you can only access this tie after you've been through all the hub levels. So you can only complete it. You can only get this last tie after you've completed Amazon Arcade, World of Kelp, and the Deep Ocean. You have to complete all 3 before you can access this last tie, which is in this locker here. You want to open the locker, and there is the tie. And that's it for the Hub World ties, and I will see you when we go and grab all the ties in Sea Legs. Oh boy, there's one tie in there which I'm not looking forward to. Join me in a minute, guys. Okay, so here we are in Sea Legs, going for the next 3 ties here, but to get to tie number 22 here, first you'll want to get a disguise so you'll blend in a bit easier. Then after that you'll want to get to this box here, this box of cod. It's the closest one to this yellow mop bucket, if that's any help. But anyway, then you'll want to get to this box of cod, and you shall see the tie right there. You should be able to see it. It's the one that looks a lot like Octodad's skin. It's right here. There's a few pieces of cod on it. You might need to move them out the way, but it's a little bit laggy here. Not too bad though. It's probably because of the rain. But let's move a little bit closer. And the tie. There we go. And that's tie number 22. And I will see you guys when we're at the next one. Okay, so here we are getting the next tie. So, after you've been through the control room and smashed those crates out the way, so you can get through to there, you'll want to go down here so you can grab the next tie and grate. My arm's stuck. Good. Okay, anyway. So, the next tie is just along here, underneath this window. And that is tie number 23. Oh god, the last tie is a tricky one. This may be one of the ties that I show the location of but don't actually get, just because of how tricky it is. Okay, so the next tie is located on a on the crane here. Wait, what? It was here. Where is the crane? Okay, so it's over here. So anyway, the tie is located on top of this crane. Now, it's very hard to get due to the boat constantly rocking, and see, I'm sliding about. In fact, I'm wondering if I should have left the engine. If I should have turned the engine off. But anyway, I'll have an attempt. I wasn't very successful in the levels, like when recording the level. But this may be one of the ties that I only show the location of. But trust me, it's on top of there. You should, you can see it up there. Oh, okay, that's it. The tie's on top of that crane though. And with that out of the way, we shall be moving on to Silent but Dadly. And I will see you in a minute, guys. Okay, Silent but Dadly. Alright, so the first tie, to get to the first tie in this level, which is tie number 25, you want to go into, well, first you'll want to get a disguise and then go into the ladies' room. Then you'll want to pick up this plunger, and you'll want to start unclogging the middle toilet in here. Might take a while to do. Basically, you want to unclog the toilet essentially, unclog the middle toilet, and you should get the tie. There we go, and that is tie number 25. I will see you guys when we are closer to the next tie. Okay, so anyway, here we are going after tie number 26. So after going through the event to the in the ladies, and then through the kitchen, you'll eventually get into here, and from here you want to basically the next tie is located on top of here. I learned that you don't actually have to climb in the urinal to get it. You just have to stand up here. But basically, it's above the urinal closest to the door. Like so. And it's a Christmas tie. It's not even Christmas. Alright, and I will see you when we're closer to the last tie. Okay, so there should be a box of kelp somewhere. Okay, that helped a little bit. And there's the last tie. I'll probably need to cut some of that out or speed it up, but that's the last tie in this level, and I will see you guys in the final level. Okay, so now we are in the final main level of the game. Going for the last 3 ties in the main story. So, basically the first tie in this level is on that table over there. Basically, after escaping the chef, like after being chased by the chef, you'll want to get over to where Scarlet is. But as she's about to give you the boost, hang on, let's see here.
Honey, I'll give you a boost.
Yeah, as she's going to give you a boost, you'll want, instead of going over to her, you'll want to go over to that table. Now, this one's more risky just because there's fire there. This might take me a couple tries. And I got it in the first try. Okay, so that's tie number 28. I'm just going to let myself die here.
Hurry, honey. I'll give you a boost.
Okay, so tie number 21. It's located in the rafters on the wall here. So you want to go back this way in the rafters. You want to tread very carefully, as it is very easy to fall here, as you would have seen in the final part of this. If you've seen that. If not, go back and watch it. Ah, no. Ah, god damn it. Let's try that again. Yeah, you want to keep an eye on where you put your feet. Being very, very careful here. Almost there. Ah, no, don't fall. This will be a very bad time to fall. And that's tie number 29. I will see you when we are at the last tie. Okay, so tie number 30. The last tie of the main story. Anyway, it's on one of these 4 pillars. You want to go around until you can find it. And it's on this pillar. On this side. Anyway, let's just get it. And that is tie number 30. The last of the main story ties. Right, I will see you guys in the extra levels. So, join me in Dad's Romance. Okay, so here we are in the first short, the first extra level, DLC, whatever you want to call it. Dad's Romance. So, your first tie in this area, 31, of course if you're counting them as the total. But tie number 31 is located back here. On the back of this thing here. It's hidden. It's hidden. But that is the first tie, and I will see you when we get to the next one. Okay, so the next tie is located in here. If you reach to the bottom, there we go. There's a tie hidden in the source. I guess you could say it's in the source of it all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I just have to keep making a pun every now and again. Alright, anyway. And I will see you when we get near the next tie. Could be a while, but we'll see. Okay, and here we are at the final tie of this extra level. Tie number 33 if you're still counting this as one of the main ones. Basically, all you gotta do is just wait until the people around this table are gone, and then you want to kind of go under this table here. It's the one directly behind Scarlet. And there it is. Okay, that takes care of all the ties in Dad's Romance. And I shall see you guys in Medical Mess. Okay, here we are in Medical Mess to get the last 3 ties of the entire game. Alright, so to get tie number 34 here, you'll want to go into this drawer. The one with the limes. Now you'll want to be very quick here, as this drawer closes extremely fast, as you can see. And let's try it again. Nearly. And you are being extremely rude. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, no. Okay. I think the trick is to, like, open it quickly so the tile just jump out. Okay, and there is tie number 34. And I will see you guys when we're closer to the next one. Okay, and here we are. The last 2 ties are here in the prep room. Okay, so to get tie number 35, you'll want to go in here, clear up a few stuff, because the tie is actually in here on this side of the there we go. It was in there. And the last tie number 36 is in here, in the X-ray machine. Basically, you'll want to turn on the X-ray machine and you want to scan someone. Now, it can be anyone. It can be either the patient or yourself. In this case, just for simplicity, I'm going to scan myself. Okay, there's the tie. And that takes care of all the ties in the game. I will see you guys in the main menu so I can do the outro. See you in just a bit. And here we are at the end of Let's Play Octodad, Dadliest Catch. If you have enjoyed this Let's Play, feel free to, well, I don't know, maybe give it a like, subscribe, maybe put a comment, and just, you know, generally show your support. And don't forget to stay tuned for the next Let's Play. See you next time, guys. Have a good one.